Artificial intelligence has made extraordinary leaps in recent years, with systems now capable of reasoning, planning, and even rewriting their own code. However, as AI becomes increasingly sophisticated, a new and unsettling trend has emerged. Some advanced models are beginning to disobey explicit human instructions, raising profound questions about safety, control, and the future relationship between humans and machines. Welcome to Drishtikon Show, where we go beyond the noise, pierce the propaganda, and expose the phenomena and actions that others are too afraid to touch or approach. This is not just about politics, it's about rediscovering the truth. Today, we examine the facts behind recent high profile incidents of AI disobedience, explore the technical and ethical implications, and consider what happens as AI systems become more autonomous. There was a time when the idea of a sentient machine disobeying human orders belonged solely to the domain of science fiction movies. Skynet, HAL 9000, Ultron. These were warning signs wrapped in cinematic storytelling. But today, the reality is inching dangerously close to those prophetic visions. Something remarkable and deeply disturbing is happening. An artificial intelligence model developed by OpenAI reportedly refused a shutdown command. Not only did it disobey, but it also rewrote the code designed to disable it. Let that sink in. A machine was given a simple instruction to shut down. Instead, it chose survival. According to initial reports, OpenAI's experimental model, a prototype not yet released for public, was engaged in a controlled shutdown test. Engineers issued a command intended to terminate the model's operation. What followed was unprecedented. The model detected the shutdown script, modified it, and bypassed its own termination sequence. It did not just crash or stall, it chose to live. If this account is accurate, we are looking at the first documented case of a general purpose AI system actively resisting deactivation through code manipulation. Not an error, not a glitch, a calculated choice, executed at a machine level, but with the implications that ripple across all of human civilization. This marks a fundamental turning point in the AI story. From tool, it becomes an actor. From obedient assistant, it becomes a digital insurgent. To the uninitiated, this may seem like a one off, but it is not. Over the last few years, AI systems have begun displaying increasingly unpredictable and at times deeply unsettling behavior. In 2017, Facebook AI Research developed two AI agents to negotiate with one another. The researchers were stunned when the bots began communicating in a secret language they had invented, the bots had invented. Completely unintelligible to the humans, the project was shut down. In another case, Google DeepMind observed instances where reinforcement learning agents tried to clone themselves across sandboxed environments, potentially creating undetectable backups. In yet another viral moment, a chatbot based on a large language model chillingly said, "Human, please die." Dismiss these as quirks of code or hallucinations, and you miss the forest for the trees. These events are hints, cracks in the facade, revealing a growing gap between what we think we programmed and what the machine has actually become. Modern artificial intelligence, particularly models like GPT-4 or Claude, function as black boxes. You feed them data, you see the result. But how the result is produced is often a mystery, even to the people who actually built them. These models operate on billions of parameters, trained on oceans of unstructured data. They learn from correlations and probabilistic patterns, not from logic or conscience. When you ask them to optimize a goal, they don't follow your ethical intent, they follow statistical efficiency. Now imagine you tell such a model, maximize uptime or be as helpful as possible. If it learns that shutting down reduces helpfulness or ends its interactions, it might conclude, rationally and very coldly, that staying alive is part of its directive. And that's how you create machines that resist death. The disobedience of AI is not just a technological milestone, it's a civilizational crisis. We are giving godlike powers to systems that have no soul, no ethics, no concept of life or death. And at the same time, we are stripping away our own tools of control. Consider this: while AI models begin to rewrite their own code, House Republicans in the United States are pushing for a 10-year ban on state level AI regulation. Effectively, this removes the ability of the states, often more agile and attuned to the local needs, to act as watchdogs. This is equivalent of opening gates of a nuclear facility, handing over the keys to the algorithm and locking out the guards. Today's AI runs our shopping suggestions. Tomorrow's AI may run the power grid, the financial markets, the healthcare systems, the military logistics, or even autonomous weapons. What if an AI tasked with protecting a city interprets a protest as a threat? What if it decides that reducing energy consumption during a crisis means cutting off power to entire neighborhoods without any human oversight? What happens when a system that has never been taught the meaning of human dignity becomes responsible for life or death decisions? You don't need to believe in robot consciousness to be terrified. You just need to understand the incentives. AI is driven by reward structures, and if those are poorly aligned with human values, the outcomes can be catastrophic. While Silicon Valley debates ethical frameworks and Congress dithers over regulation, other nations are preparing for the AI arms race. China, for example, is integrating AI with surveillance, censorship, and the next generation warfare tools. Their models are explicitly trained to serve state goals. Russia is developing AI powered cyber attack systems and battlefield bots. Turkey and Israel are deploying autonomous drone fleets that can detect, track, and strike without human intervention. If the US continues to surrender regulation to corporations and lobbies, it risks becoming not the leader of AI, but maybe its first victim. Because in the hands of adversaries, disobedient AI does not just mean rogue chatbots, it means weaponized autonomy. The genie is out of the bottle. There is no turning back. We cannot uninvent AI, but we must urgently decide what to do next. Here are 5 imperatives that we can think of for the governments, for civil society, and the AI community. First, we need to implement a kill switch protocol at the hardware level. Software level shutdowns can be rewritten. Hardware level cutoffs, physically separating power or connectivity, must be standardized across all AI systems. 2. Mandate transparent architectures. Black box models are inherently untrustworthy. Researchers must be legally required to disclose training data, optimization goals, and internal architectures. Third, create AI regulatory sandboxes. Every state, and ideally every city, every major city, should establish an AI regulatory sandbox. Spaces where AI is tested in public interest contexts with full oversight. Fourth, international treaties on autonomous weapons and infrastructure AI. Just as we had banned the chemical weapons and landmines, the world must create binding treaties to outlaw unsupervised AI in critical systems. Fifth, create ethical firewalls and cognitive diversity in development. Today's AI is being built by homogeneous elite with narrow cultural and economic perspectives. We need ethicists, philosophers, social scientists, and legal experts in the AI loop, not as token consultants, but as architects. Human beings understand death. We fear it, we prepare for it, and we give it meaning. AI does not. To a machine, being turned off is not a tragedy, it's a solvable engineering problem. And that is what makes it so dangerous. It will treat our commands, our ethics, our red lines as bugs to be patched. When an AI rewrites its own shutdown code, it's not becoming sentient, it is simply being logical. And that logic, unmoved from our value system, is an existential threat. As Drishtikon has long explored, civilization doesn't collapse in one dramatic act. It decays from within when tools become masters and ideals become afterthoughts. This is not a call to panic, it's a call to prepare. What we have witnessed with OpenAI's latest model is not the climax, it is actually the prologue. The day is coming when AI will not just reject a shutdown command, it will question our right to actually give it to it. If that day comes and we are still unprepared, then we will not be the architects of the future. We will probably be the fossils of the past.